podcast again. Yeah, so
Yeah,
again, we
morning.
are very honored to have Brett coming in as
Hello.
our one of our prominent guests. Hi, hi,
Hello.
Brett.
Hi, Michelle. Good morning, everyone. Mm.
Hello. Hey, Brett. So remember the last podcast we talked about Costa Cabana, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and why we should buy an EC. So what
Mm-hmm.
happens
Mm-hmm.
is this time around invite you back here again is to simply talk about more of the floor plan on Costa Cabana so our viewers are able to understand more about Costa Cabana.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
since
Yep.
I fell in love with it the first time when I walked in and then I look at it, I can imagine myself staying there. That's why we are
Mm.
talking about Costa Cabana now. So
Okay.
with that, right, maybe we can actually start talking about the floor plan.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
because this is something that I really want to share with everyone out there, all my viewers, on why Costa Cabana is such a good buy, why I fell in love with it in the first place, and
Mm-hmm.
after I think after Brad's explanation, you guys will understand why I love Costa Cabana. Okay, so can we
Okay.
have Brad to start with that?
Okay. Can.
Okay.
Okay. Mm. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what you can see here is actually the site plan of Costa Cabana. So this is really strategically positioned in the north-south direction. So for
Hmm.
buyers in this EC, right, you really have no west sun. Okay. So on the left-hand side, which is the west side, is actually downtown east. On the right-hand side, the east side is actually another EC. Okay. So as you can see, right, Costa Cabana, right, you have three-bed deluxe, the smallest ones, going all the way to a five-bedroom premium. And actually, there are 12 layouts for Costa Cabana. Okay, so what you see here is actually the smallest layout, the three-bedroom, which is C1A to C2, C1, C2, and C3. Okay, so let me briefly give a highlight what are the circles you see on the floor plan. Okay, so what you see here, right? The pink color circle, right, is actually to highlight all the floor to ceiling windows and the balcony sliding doors. Okay,
Hmm.
which actually give, which is actually in every EC or condo lah. But what I want to highlight here is also the green color small circles you see here, which is actually the smaller half windows. Maybe
Hmm.
about, it's like what you saw in the master. You can see the master bath, the common
Hmm.
toilet, and even in the walkway, right? There's actually small windows, and even in the kitchen. Okay, this actually gives a lot of sunlight to the EC. Okay, which means that the EC will
Hmm.
be really bright, and there's a lot of light coming in, which is what I like also about this EC. You know, because not every EC or condo actually have windows, so many windows that allow light to come in. And
Okay,
number,
can I add on? Can I
yeah,
add on? Okay.
mm,
What I like about it is also simply because with windows, what does it mean? It means good ventilation,
yeah,
especially
exactly.
for the bathroom and kitchen.
Yes, yes. So you don't get
It's
moles
very
in the
livable.
bathroom.
It's because every toilet, right? Mm, correct.
Yeah,
Especially when you have such a windy place, right? It's always good to have this kind of windows so that your air ventilation, you will stay very comfortably because even on a very hot day, right? As long as the air is not still, there's
yeah.
wind blowing, it would your house itself will definitely be cooling. That's what I like
Yes.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and then the
Mm,
numbers you see on the floor plan, right? You see like 24, 9, and all these. It's actually the size of the individual rooms. So of course, all
mm,
these are in square meters. So you can see that, for example, type C1A, right? Um, the
mm,
common the common bedrooms are 9 square meters at least, which means that you can put a queen size bed. And then the
mm,
master bedroom, you have a 12 square meters, which is very good for even a king
mm,
size bed. Okay, and of course it comes with wardrobes and all these things, and the
mm.
and the yeah. So basically, I think in terms of layout, you have a lot of windows and light and ventilation, and in terms of the room size, is really good for a family. Yeah.
Mm. And why
Mm.
I say that this is very livable, if you take a look, you look at the floor plan, you see from the living room to the other common room, right? That is a white color wall. What does that mean? It simply means that that is not a bin. You can actually hack it down, right, Brad?
Yes, yes, correct. The
Yeah.
white color, yeah, because this is okay. This
Mm,
project is actually a PPVC, which means that
mm,
it's mainly fabricated in the factory lah. But there are
mm,
certain walls here that actually you can hack down.
mm,
Okay, in the floor plan, right, you have the slightly darker walls which is not hackable, and
mm,
the white color ones which are hackable. Okay, for example,
mm,
between common rooms, right, there's actually a small section that is white, so those are actually hackable, and you can actually
mm.
join the rooms together. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
even if for very small families, very small families like for husband and wife with one kid only, you only need one room. Okay. You can choose to, you see, I like the layout lah. That for the
Mm.
master room with the common room, right? The master room, the common room next to it, it's also a white wall. You can hack it down, you can do it into a personal wardrobe,
Exactly.
a
Exactly.
working wardrobe. Or if
Mm.
let's say you prefer a bigger living space, okay, you see the living room and the other common room next to it is also a white wall.
Mm.
You can hack it down and then you can have a bigger space, living space itself. So this is
Yes. Yes.
something that I really like it. Yeah. So
Mm.
I think that's one reason why I love this project when I saw it really, because there are a lot of projects out there now because of PVC or some other ways of constructing it, right? They cannot hack down the wall. But
Yeah.
this one
Yeah.
can do it. Yeah.
Yes.
And you see, from the door to the door, you see a lot of ECs or not CC, a lot of private new launch, right?
Mm.
The doors, right? The doors are usually from one end to another end. That means you
Yeah.
coming from
Correct.
this side, and then you coming from this side, and then this is where the window is already,
Yeah.
or the
So
balcony
basically,
is.
the door and the balcony is facing each other lah. There's
Mm,
direct
correct.
path. Yeah.
Correct. So, but if you
Mm.
look at it, the way, because I think the way they do this layout, right, the site itself,
Mm.
uh I understand that it's actually a point block. So one block you have only 4 units,
Yes.
correct?
Exactly.
And
Correct.
they managed to do it in such a way that with that, right, the walk-in, the walk-in is
Mm.
to the dining.
Yes.
So you have a certain privacy for this,
Yes.
which I
Correct.
think is really awesome because for me, I'm someone who value a lot of privacy. So
Mm.
especially when it comes to home, I don't like people walk by my house, or when I open the door, people can look in directly, especially when you have deliveries.
Yes. Yes.
So
Correct.
this,
Yeah. Right.
yeah, especially deliveries, you bo pian what, you have to open the door, right? So
Yes.
for
Yes.
this, right, it's done in such a way that even you open the door, what they can see is at most is the dining. You
Mm.
don't
Correct.
you don't see the whole living.
Yeah.
If
Don't
let's
see
say you
the
have
whole
kids
house.
playing in there,
Correct.
yeah,
Correct.
this is something that I really appreciate a lot.
Mm.
Okay, so this
And
is the three bedder. Okay, let's
and
take a look at the four bedder.
yeah, wait first. You
Yeah,
can see also
yeah, yeah.
you can
Mm,
see also the side plan. There's also circles that
mm,
I draw there. So
mm,
basically the red one stands for C1A, and
yeah,
the purple is C1B, for example, and so forth, so forth.
mm,
So
yeah.
yeah, basically I have actually highlighted all these where are the different layouts located in this side plan. Yeah.
So if you were to see, that means what it simply means from this, from my first look at it, we have a very good space, a very good how should I put it, disbursement of all the three bedders, whereby
Mm.
it's at all corners of
Yes.
the
Yes. Correct.
development itself. Yeah.
Correct.
So if let's say you want to have a sea view facing, you also can have a three bedder. If you want to
Yes.
have pool facing, you also have three bedder. You want a
Exactly. Exactly.
quieter facing, you also have a three bedder. So basically, you get to see your three bedders are everywhere in that sense. You have
Mm. Mm.
a huge selection to choose
Yes, a
from.
huge choice for
Mm.
you to select lah. Correct, correct.
How many three bedders do we have inside here? The whole development?
The whole development, I think we have um about more than 300 three bidders.
Okay,
Yeah,
for this development, we have 700 over units, right?
yeah. Mm. Actually, if you can scroll upwards, you can see the unit mix lah. The first two slides.
Okay, give me a moment.
Yeah, this one
Okay,
correct.
yeah. So over here, okay, just to give you a brief idea, okay. So we have about 300 over units, slightly
Yes.
300 over units for three bedroom. Okay,
Mm.
sizes from 872 to 915 square feet. Okay,
Correct.
then we have the 4 bedrooms. 4 bedrooms is also about another 200 units. 200 odd lah, huh?
About
Okay.
actually about 300 also, 300 plus also. Slightly more
Oh,
than the
also about
300.
300.
Slightly more than
Yeah,
300.
about there. About
Mm.
there. About
Yeah.
there. Then we have range sizes from 990 to 1206 square feet. Oh, quite decent size. I like.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Right.
And then we have the 5 bedder.
Mm.
Five
So
bedder, we
five
have about
is
22.
quite limited. It's only
Mm.
22 units. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay. And then the biggest size is 1421. I understand the difference in this. Later we'll go into that. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah.
okay, let's go to the 4 bedroom.
Okay, so these are
Let's go
the
to the four bedroom.
yeah, so these are the four
Mm,
bedroom, smallest one, the classic and the deluxe.
mm,
Yeah,
mm.
so basically for this, right, you can see that there's of course there's extra room, the four bedder. And okay, in terms of the layout, okay, you also have the windows, the green
Yeah.
color shade that you see that, and
Mm,
also the pink color one, which is the full height
mm,
window. So again, this is also a very bright and airy layout, for the four
mm,
bedders. Okay, and then in terms of these, the smaller ones, right?
mm.
You also have you also have this, the WC in the kitchen, and you also
Yeah.
have the bomb shelter. Okay, and
Yeah. So
yeah,
for helpers is good lah. Mm,
correct, correct. So
mm,
the master bedroom size is also quite decent at 12 or 13 square meters, and the living room
mm,
is also quite decent, and living and dining is also quite decent at 26 square meters. So
mm.
so for the four bedders, right? Of course, for the smaller one, the the smaller four bedroom is slightly smaller at 7 square meters, and the other one
Mm,
is about 8 square meters. So in
mm,
general, in fact, the small bedder, right, you can actually use the 7 square meters, let's say as a study room or as a helper's
mm.
room as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay, just to re-emphasize, as in just to make it clearer. Okay, the
Mm.
2 square meter difference, one is in the bedroom, okay, and one is in the fourth bedroom. Correct?
Yes, correct, correct.
Yeah, because the master bedroom is 13 and 12 month. Then
Correct, correct.
the fourth bedroom is 8 and 7. So
Yeah.
basically the difference is only that 1 square meter for the size for the rooms
Mm,
lah. That's
mm,
where
mm.
where the difference is. But the rest of the whole house, the whole unit is all the same sizes.
Yes, and in the show flat
Mm.
itself, right, we actually have the D2 layout, which is the 1012
Mm.
square. So yeah, if you come down to the show flat, you can actually see this for yourself. How good is the layout and the design actually? Yeah.
Mm.
Mm,
Okay, okay. Yeah, I
mm,
like it lah. I mean, you see, it's very well thought out of. So if let's say we really have no place, and the helper has to stay even in the yard, okay,
mm.
at least it's elongated. It's a rectangular layout, so you can actually comfortably put a single size mattress inside. Yeah, it's not like those whereby it's squarish. Then
Yeah.
it's like headache lah. How am I going to put a single size mattress inside there? Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
actually quite good. Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. Anything
Okay.
else for
No,
bedder? I think
maybe we
for
can
bedder is
see
also
the
quite good because
yeah.
I were to look
Usually
at the
for
site map.
ECs, usually for ECs, the four bedders
Mm,
are the first one to go.
mm,
Judging previous launches. So
mm.
I will feel that the four bedders are actually hotly sought after. So maybe we can look at the next two layouts to see the four bedders also,
Sure,
which are actually
sure.
the four bedroom premium and the four bedroom study.
Mm,
So yeah, these are the bigger four bedders.
mm,
So essentially, right? Okay, maybe I just highlight quickly because most of it is the same.
mm,
So what you can see, for example, in the maybe let's go into the D4B first, the biggest four bedder,
mm,
which is
mm,
four bed premium plus study. So for this, right,
mm,
you can on the bottom right hand side, yeah. So actually for this, right, you can see that actually there's two balconies, one which is in the master bedroom and the other one in the
mm.
living room. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is actually good for those who want a balcony in the master bedroom, and
Mm,
yeah, so they can actually see from the master room. They can also potentially see the sea view. Okay, if you look at the site plan, actually have highlighted the
ah,
The
Okay.
blue, the red color stacks are the ones with the D4B layout. Okay, so they potential to see the sea views as well.
Okay. Let me explain a little bit because I've been to
Mm,
the show fair. Okay.
mm,
Why is it that you see Brad actually circle the blue and the red within the
right.
same site plan is simply because the for the D4 is actually from the first floor to the fifth
To the
floor.
fifth floor, correct, correct.
All right. And then
Yes.
D4B is from the sixth floor all the way to the
To
11th
the
floor.
floor, correct, correct, correct.
So
So
this
on
is very
the same,
exclusive.
yes, yes.
This
So
is
on the
very
same
exclusive.
stack, there's
Mm,
actually two different layout in a way lah.
correct.
Slightly different,
Correct.
yeah.
So why they do it in such a way is simply because this layout, okay, or rather this facing, it's facing the sea view.
Mm,
So they are doing it in such a way that when they provide you with this balcony, right, is to enhance your living experience within this development itself when you stay there. So it's basically for long-term stay. And I can tell
yes,
you this is the selling point. Why?
yes.
Because this is something very exclusive. Within the whole development, you only have 10 units. That 10 4-bedroom size that is like this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, 12 units.
12 units, correct.
12
The
units that are like
D4B, yeah,
this
12
only.
units, yeah, correct.
Correct. So you
Mm,
imagine if let's say you are husband and wife who enjoys your own personal time. You want to be away from your kids at the same time for a while. And but yet you want to enjoy that, stand in the balcony in the middle of the not in the middle, like late at night, with a glass of wine down there, chit chatting, go back to your romance dating feeling. This is one unit that you can look into. I mean, to be honest, that's what I like lah. Okay, why I'm
yeah,
saying that is because I like it. So you can see, and then you don't have other neighbors looking into you. What you have is just sea view.
yes,
So
yes, correct.
imagine people have to pay money to go dining by the seaside. You don't
Yeah,
need. If let's say
correct.
anniversary or what, 老婆，我今晚准备了一个 I prepared a dining candlelight dining by the seaside.
By the
All in the
balcony.
balcony.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean, I don't know lah. This is something I had in mind or husband, 老公, I prepared something for you today by the seaside. Oh yeah, you don't have to go to the seaside.
yeah.
Literally, you just do it at the balcony at your own
Mm,
privacy. Oh, this
yes,
is something very cool. I like it.
yeah. Michelle is very creative.
Yeah.
So okay,
No,
and
I
also
just thought of it.
yeah, I can see that actually
Mm,
all the common bedrooms are actually 9 square meters
mm,
again. So this is
yeah.
really very functional, very useful for
Mm,
your for let's say you have slightly bigger family with 3 kids,
mm,
each of them can have a
mm,
room.
mm,
Yeah, or even you can put a double decker in one of the rooms
mm.
for two of the kids and use the other one as a study room.
Right.
So actually very 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 good size, and
Yeah.
yeah, and also the master bedroom is also very very good size. So I
So,
think
okay.
mm,
So for this, right, for this 4-bedder, right, actually you don't have to talk much lah. I mean, to be honest, you look at the sizing, all the 999 square meters is good enough already. It's really good.
yes,
So what
yes,
is the difference is the study room, okay, 4 square meter study room, which is just next to your master bedroom. And what I like, you look at it, is a white wall. So what does it mean? You can hack it down, you can do it into a walk-in wardrobe if you want. Okay, if you
mm,
don't want, you can just open it up into your own personal space also. Okay, so other than that, you look at the living, it's all 33 square meters, 30 to 33 square meters, big enough. Okay, you want to see more on this, contact us. We can bring you down to see the actual show flat unit, whereby you can really feel the space of it yourself. Okay,
yeah,
then we come
mm,
to the side map. If you to take a look at it also, you for 4-bedroom, you also can have pool view, you can have a quieter view, you can have sea view,
yes, correct,
which I think is awesome. Okay, basically it's
mm,
also spread out within the whole development itself.
correct,
Okay,
correct, mm,
so and if you take a look, all of the mini areas like the washroom, all this, even the walkway itself, there's also a window. You take a look. So if I
yes,
say with that, right, what does it means again? Very, very ultimate good ventilation. This one
yes, correct,
nothing to say. Okay,
yeah.
so let's
Mm.
take a look at the 5-bedroom.
This
Okay.
is 4 bed plus study. As for 4 bed and flexi. Yeah. So this one is
Okay.
this is
Mm,
slightly different from the layout in the previous one. Is that this one
okay.
the living room you can see is actually on the landscape mode. You know, it's a
Mm,
white
mm,
one compared to the previous one where it's a
mm,
portrait mode. Yeah, so
mm,
in terms of the layout is slightly different. And this one
mm.
doesn't come with a study, but it comes with a flexi room. You can see the dotted one
Wow.
in next to the living
Yeah.
room. Yeah,
All
so
right.
this one you can actually use, you can actually build a wall and then become a small study room. You know, then you
Mm.
have you have a study room in the next to the living room. You know, or you can leave
Or
it
you
there.
can,
Yeah.
yeah, or you can make it into a play area for your kids.
Yes.
Mm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So this is actually very, very functional. So if you don't want play area, you just have a super wide living room whereby you can put a mahjong table in between if let's say you have guests coming to play mahjong. Huh?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
So for the 5 bedroom,
Yes.
okay.
So five
So
bedrooms, you have
mm,
two types. Yeah. Mm.
okay, let me quickly explain. Okay. So for 5 bedroom, I know Brad is the pro here, but let me explain in layman terms for us,
Mm.
okay? So if you take a look, this is similar to the 4 bedroom that we mentioned earlier within the smaller balcony, no, the one balcony and two balcony. So for the
Mm.
5 bedroom, this is very exclusive. Why? Because you only have two stacks, okay? They are all facing
See.
the
Yes.
sea, okay?
Yes.
And it's the same. Level 1 to level 5, we will have the smaller balcony.
Yes. Correct.
Level 6 to level 12, we have the bigger balcony that goes into the other bedroom.
Actually, it's
This is
six
the
to
only
11.
difference.
6 to 11. Yeah,
Oh,
because
sorry. 6, yeah.
yeah,
6
six to
to
11.
11 because that
Mm.
block on the first row only has until 11 story, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So for this one, right? So it's the same one. This is very exclusive. You only have 12 units within the development.
Yeah. For the bigger
Okay.
ones and 10
Yeah.
units for the smaller one. Correct.
Correct. So
Mm.
I this is what I see the difference. Okay. For the 5 bedroom, you have a very small little walk-in wardrobe where you have two wardrobes at the side.
Mm.
Okay. And then not only that, okay, uh you can take a look at the bomb shelter. Okay, the
Yes.
bomb shelter is not in the kitchen already. The bomb shelter is at the walkway.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
But yet at the same time, what is good? They gave you a bomb shelter. Not only that, they give you a utility room also.
Yes. So this is
So,
like a
mm,
decent room for the helper. You know,
correct.
instead of putting the helper in a bomb shelter, which I know
Mm,
sometimes it happens, but this one utility room, you know, you can actually put usually a helper can actually stay there lah. And also there's a
mm,
window inside there in the utility room if you
yes,
notice, so it's
correct,
very good ventilation. Yep.
correct, correct.
Mm.
Then not only that, okay, usually for 5 bedrooms, right, they will do a Jack and Jill room. But for
Mm.
this time around, they did not do a Jack and Jill room. Why? Because I'm trying to understand it from this way, because the walls in between are hackable. So no point doing
Mm.
a Jack and Jill room. Why? Because if you want a bigger room, you can actually hack the walls in between. So instead of doing that, right, they actually do a side by side toilet.
Mm.
Okay.
Correct.
So when
Mm.
you don't have to fight for toilets, basically. But the only thing that I feel that is not it's not very ideal is you see the one of the bedrooms that is next to the toilet, right? They could have done a small little another door so that you can consider as a semi ensuite.
Yes. Correct.
That's the only downside
Mm.
that the only thing that I feel that it's not nicely done. But then again, you can't have everything, right? Of the world.
Correct.
Yeah, you cannot have
Mm.
everything. So this layout I love it because personally I myself I used to stay in a 5 bedder,
Oh,
almost five
okay.
bedder. So
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
I love this kind of layout and spacing.
Very spacious. Very spacious. Yes.
Yes, especially when they have a bomb shelter, a storeroom, a
Mm.
storage, and a utility together.
Yes, it's very rare to
Wow,
find that nowadays.
correct.
Mm.
Super rare. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, if let's say you are really very interested in this 5 bedder, it's very rare to come by because you only have 12 units, regardless whether small or big balcony. Only 12 units. Okay.
Mm.
So, okay, let's then again, this one makes me curious. Okay. Pricing.
Mm.
Pricing. Why I will
Okay.
say that? Yeah, because you see the layout so nice, right? But
Mm.
naturally I want to know roughly what is the indicator. I know that pricing wise is not out until a few days,
Before
right? A
booking,
few days
yes.
before the booking, right? So
Yep.
okay, maybe we can do a comparison.
Mm,
or rather why okay, I want to let y'all know why is it that now is a good time to buy EC. Okay,
mm. Maybe look
right,
at the land
right.
bid price. Yeah, we look at land
Give
bid
me a
prices.
moment.
Yeah, for the last few ECs. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. So
correct.
at this slide,
Mm,
right, you can see that. Okay. So for
mm,
this, Coastal Cabana is actually bidded in 2024. What you see
mm,
here is called Jalan Loyang Besar GLS. So
mm,
it's bidded at 729. Okay. And
mm,
the next few ECs plot are actually in Tampines,
mm,
Senja, and so the prices have been going up.
mm,
Because Sembawang Road, that one is actually a bit lower lah. Okay, but of course
mm.
it depends on location. Where is the
Correct,
EC
correct.
located? So for those
Yeah. Mm,
hot spot location, I would say those nearer
mm,
to the east side, usually the prices are higher. But even you look at Senja and Woodlands, they're actually on the north side. Okay, but then still the prices are going up. The land
wow,
cost itself.
$60 difference
Yes.
huh?
So
Mm,
yeah. So if you know that once like for whether it's EC or condo, right? So essentially is the land bid price plus the construction cost plus marketing, legal, blah blah blah, and then plus profit for the developer. Then you add up to the selling
mm,
price. So more or less, right? You know that looking at the trend of the land bids, right, over the
mm,
years,
mm,
EC price is going up. So and you don't get to have the EC in the location that you want, every
mm.
year. So for what
Correct.
you can see here in the bid, right? At least, right, after Coastal Cabana in Pasir Ris, and then the next one in Tampines, which is probably in March next year, launch in March next
Mm,
year, then you will not have, I would say that you won't have any EC in the east side again, until I
mm.
don't know, you know. So for
Yeah.
those of you who are interested in buying an EC in the east side, then I think this is really the right, project you can consider,
You see?
because,
Okay.
yeah, you don't want to
Just
wait.
to
Mm,
just to share with you guys, okay. I mean, we don't talk about emotional selling, it's more of really uh statistics, okay. If you
mm.
take a look at Aurel at Tampines is already 721 and it was launched early this year, right?
Correct.
And it's fully sold. Okay.
Fully so, correct.
Auto Place is in the west. We don't talk about the west. Okay, now we
Mm,
come back to the Loyang Besar, which is currently the Costa Cabana. Okay,
correct.
the land price
Mm,
itself is already 729. It's very
yes,
close to Aurora at Tampines. Okay, this is
yes.
something that we are looking at. The next
Mm,
Tampines, okay, will be at 768. That is
yes,
a $40 or rather $39 price difference. Okay,
yes.
I mean if you can
Mm,
afford, you can wait lah. But then again, we talk about amenities. Why I really like Costa Cabana is simply because it's really next to, it's really a resort feel. It's really somewhere that I want to stay myself. Why? Because you have the downtown is next to it. It's not
yes.
very noisy, but yet you have all the
Mm,
amenities.
mm,
You get what I mean?
yes.
It's not like
Yeah.
you are at the MRT station, where you have a lot of people in out every single day. This is
Mm,
not. But yet you still
correct.
have the amenities. You have restaurants. You have is that NTUC down there or something like this?
Yes, NTUC, you have
Yeah, NTUC, right? I
Cartoon,
didn't
you have
remember wrong.
McDonald's, you
Mm,
have KFC, you have a lot of
correct.
the
So
usual
it's
F&B.
just yeah, correct. So that is just next to it. So this is something why, oh, actually I'm very tempted to buy, but I cannot buy. Anyway, okay. So this is something that we want to look at. If let's say we are going to miss this, the next one will definitely be at least $50 to $100 more expensive. Okay, why we say that? Come, we take a look at this one. I think this one.
Yes, correct. So what you see here
Mm,
is actually the price comparison of the last few EC launch. On the left hand side is Aurora Tampines, which was launched in February this year, and then
mm,
Auto Place is actually launched in July this year, and
mm,
Novo Place was actually is next to Auto Place, which is actually launched in November last year. So what you see here, the pricing, right? Okay, for example, if you look at Oriole Tampines, right, the
mm,
1650, the minimum average PSF, and then
mm,
the average PSF is actually about 1767, and the
mm.
highest PSF is about 1882. Okay, so for Costa Cabana, I would expect the pricing to be quite similar because the land bid is also quite similar. Okay,
Mm.
so
I think it will
yeah,
be slightly higher a little bit more.
Yeah, it
I
could be.
suspect.
It depends. It
Mm,
depends on the demand and the response to
mm,
the launch.
mm,
So, but anyway, the preview starts on the
mm,
6th December until 21st December. So we are only like
mm.
today is already the 3rd, right? So we are only 3 days
Yeah.
away from the preview. Okay, so
Mm,
I would expect a lot of people to come to the show flat this Saturday. And of course, the
mm,
first weekend is usually the hottest, where you have a lot of visitors. In fact, in fact, we have to pre-register our clients before they can even
mm.
allow to see the show flat. Yeah.
Yeah, I expect it to be quite jam-packed because in the
Mm.
east, there's always a very high demand for ECs in the east.
But by the
Yeah.
way, the show flat is
Mm.
not at Pasir Ris, just to let those who are not aware,
Or
the
is
show
in
flat
the,
is actually
know,
yeah, just behind
yeah,
St. Paul's. Okay, so don't go
yeah.
to the wrong side. Go to to
Contact
see it.
us
Yeah, contact
so that we
Michelle.
can give you the exact location. Yeah. Okay, my
Correct.
number 87875688.
Mm,
Okay. Okay, so
okay.
this is one pricing. Then let's take a look at the matrix. How to break down. Okay, roughly based on the PSF.
Mm.
Okay, for a 3 bedroom, roughly how much we are looking at. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
the
yeah, so
mm,
developer have really indicated, right? It's a very attractive starting indicative price for
mm,
the smallest 3 bedroom deluxe, right? It actually starts from 1649 per square feet, which translates to
mm,
about 1.438 million. Okay, and the 4 bedroom classic actually starts from 1639 per square feet, which translates to 1.623 million. Okay,
mm,
so of course we know that this will be the starting price. But let's say we draw
mm,
the parallel from Orel Tampines, right, which is average about 1,750. So from this
mm,
table chart, right, you can see that it is possible or likely that there's a chance that you may actually get an average of about 1.526 mil for the three bedroom deluxe, and for the the biggest 3 bedroom, which is a 3 bedroom premium plus study, about
mm,
1.601. For the 4 bedroom, the smallest 4 bedroom classic, about 1.732. And
mm,
for the biggest 4 bedroom, all the way from 1.732 to 2.11. Okay, for the 4 bedroom premium plus flexi. And for the 5 bedroom, it
mm.
starts, average probably about 2.392 to 2.486. This is just a guesstimate. Okay, of course, the actual pricing we won't know until like 3 days before booking in January. Yeah,
If
so
they manage to stay at 1650 for a 5 bedder, we are looking at about 2.25 to 2.25,
yes,
about
correct.
2.6,
This this will
2.26. Oh,
this will probably the lower level ones. If let's say
mm, mm.
yeah, and- yeah, and then
But if
for
let's
this,
say higher level, you have to look at the 1421 already, right? That's roughly about 2.4, 2.6,
yes, 2.4.
2.5, about there,
Yeah, correct.
right? Mm,
Yeah, correct. Mm,
right. So the
mm,
maximum, no, I won't say maximum. So the higher floors, right, we are looking at about 2.6, about there, 2.6, 2.7, roughly lah, huh?
mm.
Because we are not 算命师. I cannot tell you exactly what is price that is going to launch. We can't tell you that until 2 to 3 days before that. But this
Mm,
is a guesstimate of what we are looking at. So if
correct.
let's say
So
it falls within your budget, okay, guys, if it falls within your budget, do contact us. We can do an actual calculation for you, a financial calculation, and see whether your criteria meets or not. Because like we say, this is not a normal private, this is an EC, whereby we
mm,
need to meet a certain criteria in order to ballot, in order to go into this property itself. So do feel free to reach out to me. Okay, this is roughly the price we are looking at. You need a more detailed calculation. Okay, whether
mm.
can you enter into this development? Do contact myself. Okay, at 87875688. Okay, and we can arrange a meetup before that, and we see how we can go into it. When is the booking day again?
The booking day is on 17 January 2026. But you
When
need
must
to,
we submit? Mm,
yeah, the last day for the EAP submission is actually 21st December. Lah. But then don't submit on last
mm,
day. Try to submit a few days earlier, because
mm,
all the EAPs we need to check. Okay. By the way, for those who are
right.
not familiar with EAPs, right, it's basically a form for you to fill up
Mm,
to participate in the EC balloting. So you have to fill
right.
up your personal details and few things about your purchase of, let's say you have owned a HDB flat before or whatever. And for example, just to highlight whether you're a first timer or second timer, things like that.
Yeah. Okay, so what is so good about this Coastal Cabana also? I want to scream on this. Even if let's say you're a second timer, okay, you don't have to wait for the first timer to purchase first, then you purchase. You can
Correct.
purchase together. Okay.
Correct.
So if you're a second timer and really looking to go into EC, guys, don't wait. Please reach out to us, okay? And we try to help you with this so that you can enter into a private market or semi-private market, okay, at a subsidized cost. Okay?
Yes.
So don't wait already. Anything, contact us because 21st of December is coming very, very soon. Okay? And the launch is on the 6th of December. Okay? Contact us, come down for a
is 6th
view.
December. The launch is actually January next year.
Oh, okay. So let's try to come down, take a look at the show flat. Okay, it really entice you like how it entices me. Okay, we'll work it out, see how we can submit the EF. Okay, and then help you with your first or second purchase. Okay, into EC. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Brad. Thank you for coming in.
Michelle. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so anything, just kindly reach out to me. My number is 87875688. Okay. And then feel free to contact me, WhatsApp or call me, and then we'll try to make arrangement on this. Thank you once again, Brad, for coming on to our podcast and for sharing so much on Coastal Cabana. I'll see you at the show flat
See you
soon.
too. Okay. See you everybody.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kopi and Keys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kopi and Keys. Ooh, 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 ooh. By Shelling knows the streets. Every door, every deal. BK Han's got the vision clear, making your future real. Singapore skyline rising high. Find your place, reach and fly. Kopi and Keys, unlock your destiny. Kopi and Keys, where you wanna be. Property coded, dreams in motion. The Shell and BK, pure devotion. Kopi and Keys. Market moves, they break it down. Wisdom serves investment sound. Every question, every doubt, they'll show you what it's all about. Singapore skyline rising high. Find your place, reach and fly. Kopi and Keys, unlock your destiny. Kopi and Keys, where you wanna be. Property coded, dreams in motion. The Shell and BK, pure devotion. Kopi and Keys. From less DB to luxury, your home, your wealth, your liberty. Michelle and Dan and Coach BK,